I had a dream that I wanted to share on extreme weather conditions. I had this dream on October 16th, 2017. In this dream, I was driving somewhere to meet my sister. It was almost dark. I was driving along the countryside. I saw fields of pastures. I wasn't sure where I was going, but in the dream, I knew it was out of the city. I was in a hurry, and she had called me to see how much longer I would be. I began to notice the sky getting very dark and gray. The wind picked up, and I noticed to my left two twisters coming towards me. Then to my right, two more. The weather patterns were changing quite rapidly. The rain started and it was blinding. Then I saw green lightning fill the sky. My sister was afraid. I had her on the speakerphone and she wanted me to stop and seek shelter. I told her that they were at a distance and I could outrun them. Well, I was wrong. Just then I looked up and a twister was dropping down right in front of the car. I'm not sure how I made it through the twister, but I did. Things were flying everywhere. Then suddenly it lifted back up into the sky. I stopped, and this man let me into his house with his dog. He had seen me and thought I was crazy and said that I shouldn't have done what I did, that I should be dead. I spent several hours in his house until the storm had passed. I helped him move furniture into a room of his house. I noticed his dog, and he asked me if I wanted a dog, that this one had just shown up. I also noticed this man had canned food supplies and large amounts of water stored in a garage of his house. I wondered why he would need all of this. The man had dark skin and black hair. He was of Arabic descent, I believe. I don't know how I knew that, but I did. He was a nice man, but something seemed different about him. I wasn't sure what it was. He was not a Christian, or if he was, he did not speak his faith. He had no family except a wife that he said that had left him a while back. I thanked him for the shelter and water he gave me. Just then, my sister called me and said, "Go outside right now. You won't believe this." So, as I went outside, I noticed the temperature had dropped tremendously. It was snowing like a blizzard. Snow covered the ground everywhere. Then the snow slowed to big puffy snowflakes, barely falling. I was freezing because hours ago it was hot and humid. All I had on were my capris and a t-shirt and sandals. No jacket. The man went into his garage to bring me a coat. When he returned, he asked me, "By the way, have you gotten your global ID yet?" I said, "Excuse me?" And he said, "For citizenship, I got mine, no paperwork or hassle." I told the man that I needed to leave and get on the road. He said, "Wait, you need the ID for the checkpoints. They will be up soon and you won't be able to get through." Just then another man heard us talking and said, "You don't have the ID on your wrist?" "Hey, I have to report you." I ran for my car and called my sister to tell her about the ID. I knew what it meant, and then I had woken up.